Happy New Year's, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the opening kickoff.
It's week 18, dude. The last week of the regular season. You know, it's been a great season, but fuck, dude, I'm so sad.
It is sad, but I'm not that sad. And I think...
I wouldn't be sad if my team still had a chance to win the playoffs, too.
Oh, no, I think that makes... Dude, I think our season, has just made me, kind of sad every week, bro.
Yeah, you know, there's a game against the Bears, week 13 or so, our second matchup against them, where we had a 2-point lead, and then we let them get a 50-yard kick return to, basically instantly get into field goal range, and we lost. And if we won that game, we'd be fighting for a playoff spot right now.
That's crazy. Well, it's 2026, ladies and gentlemen.
It is 2026.
Technically the third year of the opening kickoff.
Shout out. That is true.
And so I'm taking the glass off now, but...
I'm taking this fucking hat off, too. This shit's uncomfortable.
It looks snazzy. So, Maddox, finally... I think this is your second, maybe third week you've won, but this is clutch because if you can get 2 on me this week, you have a chance.
Yeah. I mean,
you have to
I would have to get every single game right, and you have to get them all wrong. But I would have to wait for you to pick.
If you get 4 this week, I think you have a decent chance.
Well, there's just a couple weeks where I really got bad with the reaching.
I was telling you, too.
Like the week where I picked the Raiders to beat the Eagles, and I picked the Browns to beat, some team, the Bears. I remember, I reached, and they both got blown out. If I have both those games, I could just break even and have a chance. But
yeah, but
it's all right. I'm cooked anyway.
So next year, bro, is gonna be all the more. We got to make the next year's bet really good. The May dress.
Shout out.
No, we need to give you the May dress.
Oh shit.
I'm gonna put a sticky note somewhere so we can remember. Keep the fans entertained.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah, week 18, it's been a long season, bro. As a Vikings fan, it was a really rough start of the season, but I'm glad that we get to finish the season with high hopes. You know, we should realistically win against the Packers this week because they're kind of resting everybody. We're going to be going against Clayton Tune. He's going to be seeing ghosts against Brian Flores. Something I really want, bro, we need to lock Brian Flores down, bro. I think there's a lot of teams that wouldn't want him as a head coach after everything that happened, but there are teams that could maybe get him as a DC, and that would pay him more if we don't really lock him down. So.
Who?
Brian Flores, bro.
Now, I think
we need to lock him down. Make him the highest paid DC in the league.
No, he blackballed the NFL too much for him to get a head coach.
What I'm saying
I think y'all are good.
Maybe, but even if not, there could be other teams that offer him more money to be a DC. We need to instantly make him the highest paid DC in the league.
Do you know his contract?
No, but I'm pretty sure it ends this year.
Okay, because so that's what sucks, bro. Is so the Buccaneers, so Josh Grizzard, our OC, we locked him down for 2 to 3 years, and he's just ass. But it's his first year. It's Dave Canales and Liam Cohen.
Only y'all had Liam Cohen, dude. Fuck.
You know, he's the first coach in NFL history to have a 11-win team after only having 4 wins the previous season.
That's
Imagine what he could have done with the Bucs. All right, well, let's just get into the games last week.
We already went over the Christmas games a little bit last week.
So, yeah, if y'all want to hear games last week, honestly, fuck them. Watch the episode last week.
Yeah, well, we did the Christmas games. We didn't do the rest of them.
So
started at Houston.
Starting at Houston.
Because we talked about Houston, but it was on. So
it was on. So Texans, Chargers did make maybe a slight comeback, but not really.
Yeah, they tried. The refs were a little involved at the end, but the call wasn't as bad as I thought because the announcer kind of scammed everyone and pointed out the wrong person. But I did have $200 on the Texans here, so that was
as the D1 Texans Glazer. Is this a sus game or does this just give you more confidence?
No, I think the Chargers defense is gritty. I think they showed a lot of life against the Texans. I would have liked to see more out of the offense after going up 14, 17-0, whatever it was.
CJ Stroud threw 2 picks and kind of played like shit, and they won.
But bro, this Texans defense is ridiculous, dude. Now, I will say the Chargers offensive line makes every defensive line look pretty good other than Dallas. But, bro,
okay, could the Bucs get 2 sacks against that fucking O-line?
Dude, maybe. Maybe. How many sacks you'll have all year?
We had less sacks than Myles Garrett.
And there's probably multiple teams that have less sacks than Myles Garrett, though. I wonder if you'll have less than, Brian Burns, because Brian Burns is, 16 or something.
I think we just hit 20.
Oh, well, that's pretty bad. But, yeah, I like Houston a lot going into the playoffs. If they win and the Jags lose, now the Jacksons are playing the Titans, but they could win this division. But regardless.
Do they get the tiebreaker? Do you know that at all?
Yeah, if they win and the Jags lose this week,
they get the tiebreaker.
They get the division.
Wow.
But I don't think that's gonna happen realistically. But I don't think that Houston needs to be at home to beat teams, bro. This defense is.
Yeah, it doesn't fucking matter, bro. This team is scary going to the playoffs.
Yeah.
They lost to the Chiefs last year.
You know what I really thought about the other day? Something I think everybody's forgotten about was this team has had no run game all fucking year, and they were supposed to have Joe fucking Mixon, and he just disappeared this whole entire season.
What happened?
He got a really bad injury to start the season, and he was originally supposed to be out for 6 weeks, and then there's rumors he's not going to come back all season, and then he didn't come back all season.
Do you think he just in a rehab well situation?
There's a rumor he shot himself in the foot or something weird like that.
I have not looked into that. That's crazy.
I don't know. I heard that from Zach. He's very conspiracy, so it might just not be true. But I mean, dude, with how bad they started 0-3 this year.
Yeah,
their offensive line got a lot of critiques.
You know, there's only there's like a 2% chance to make playoffs starting 0-3.
I think the Texans started like 1-3 last year too, and just got hot again.
Wow.
I mean, this is the best time to get hot going into the playoffs.
Is CJ Stroud verging top 10, or you don't think he's that? Because he was in the conversations after his rookie year.
Yeah, I wouldn't say so. I would like to see him get a better offensive line and play caller, but
you say Jordan Love has nothing. Dude,
CJ Stroud is Nico Collins. Jordan Love has never had anybody.
But you did say episode 1 of the opening kickoff that Nico Collins isn't a number 1. You are stated on record.
Okay, and
I
guess what I could say that I was wrong.
And I remember, you know what else I said too? I was like, I said this on the episode 1 last year. I said Brian Thomas Jr. He might not start off super hot, but I bet you he finishes super hot.
And then he locked the fucking.
And then this year he's so ass.
Dude, I thought he was gonna. I literally wanted him in every fantasy league, and luckily didn't get him. You know, I told you this week 1. I tried to trade Jonathan Taylor straight up for Brian Thomas.
I think it's a Liam Cohen problem. Not shitting on Liam Cohen. I think
not really. Brian Thomas was dropping a lot of balls.
I think he's using him in the wrong way. I think he's using him more like how he used Mike Evans last year,
agree.
Rather than how he can use
good
Chris
like rack
Godwin.
receiver. Yeah,
he needs to kind of be used like Chris Godwin.
I want it like he needs to get used to like Jamar. Honestly, like get him the ball in space, and he's gonna make some fucking plays.
Exactly.
Like,
he needs to.
That's what he was doing last year because it was Mac Jones throwing the ball, getting him on check down. He was getting a bunch.
Exactly. Well, the next game we go to move on to is Ravens Packers. This was a good game for the Ravens for sure.
So we talked a little bit about Malik possibly being the best backup in the league, bro. He fucking
18 of 21. Dude, and if he didn't have that, he has a shoulder injury right now, too,
yeah,
bro.
And then he threw it out, and he was going to fucking come back. But it didn't matter because it was too late, so Clayton 2 finished the game. But Clayton 2 comes in for the drive.
So you think, so Malik, he was going to come back? He was
going to come back. He comes back on the field. The whole crowd is fucking cheering, but Clayton 2 threw a pick on his first pass, so.
Which sucked. That sucked for him because it was a drop. And he was like, could you imagine that?
But I will say, I am glad that the Ravens won this game because of the Steelers loss that happened. Like, I'm glad we get another matchup where it's like whoever wins takes a division. Getting 2 of those in Week 18, that doesn't really happen.
Did they do a Saturday?
It's Sunday Night Football.
So Andy was like, why'd they move it to Saturday? And I was explaining. I was like, they moved it to Saturday because everybody's going to watch that game Saturday. Yeah. And then if we end up winning, which Vegas thinks we will, then everybody's going to be watching.
Well, and also you can't have any Thursday night game because – then if y'all win or whatever team makes the playoffs, y'all get like a bigger bye or a mini bye going into the playoffs.
Is that why there's no Thursday?
Yeah, because then you get like a whole bye week.
I didn't know that. What? That's so true.
And then you can't do Monday because then the Monday team
Have you seen the college football bye week though situation?
Yeah, everybody loses when they get the bye week except for Indiana.
Indiana was the first team since it's been introduced to win there.
Dude, what's crazy is when Ole Miss went up last night, I was looking at the odds for Georgia, and I was like, going to bet on it. I was like, I don't know about it.
I would have told you to hammer it. I would have told you to hammer it.
I was like, I don't know enough about college football to do
Ole Miss doesn't have their head coach and a backup quarterback.
Regardless, or ridiculous.
No, that backup quarterback, too. Like, I watched a video, like a guy breaking down his film this morning. Insane. But, yeah, Malik Willis played great. Tyler Huntley had a decent game, too. Yeah. So, but Derrick Henry.
45 points for me in fantasy.
36 carries.
Where has this been all fucking season,
Is that the most carries he's had in his career?
I think they said that was his career high in carries. I think it is. And he's 31 years old, or 32.
He's like, we need a win. Let's give it to Derrick Henry.
I think that was his career
36. Let's see what second most is.
Bro, I've been saying all year, give Derrick Henry the ball 30 times, you're not going to lose. And we saw what fucking happened, dude.
So his second high was 34, and when he had 34, he had 250 and 2 tuds. Yeah. This game, he had 216 and 4 tuds.
Henry passed Adrian Peterson in all-time rushing touchdowns today, or this week. He's like 4th all-time now.
Is he more of a lock of a first ballot Hall of Famer than Adrian Peterson, or do you think the MVP helps Adrian Peterson?
No, Adrian Peterson has 2 MVPs.
He has 2?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know that. Fuck. Because he has 07, right? Was when
it's like 07 and then 12.
Yeah, it was 12. You're right. Yeah, you're right. He might... Is Derrick Henry?
But Derrick Henry will be a first ballot Hall of Famer.
But I think Derrick Henry might have the argument for the greatest running back of all time when he retires for longevity. And he's had 2 2,000-yard seasons.
He keeps proving like the running back ideology wrong about aging. Like he's so fucking good.
You know he's a 2nd-round pick too, dude.
Bro, and also like they're going against the Steelers this week, who have allowed some pretty big games out of running backs, bro. And it's win or go home. Derrick Henry better touch the ball 40 times again. Like
I'm very curious on what Matt Canada and Aaron, dude. I don't like Matt Canada. Is he not the?
No.
He's
it's
the Steelers.
It's Arthur Smith now.
That's what I meant.
Matt
to say.
Canada got out a couple years ago.
No. I'm sorry. That's what I meant to say.
Name.
Yeah, that's what I meant to say.
I don't like Arthur Smith.
People don't like him, but I think he's a little bit of that. He's kind of like a shitty. He's like a C+, B- Sean Payton is how I think of him.
He's also. I'm not even trying to be insulting. I think he's a little bit more like pushovery than most of the coaches that Rodgers has had to deal with. Like he will let some shit slide and like kind of lets Rodgers take over. And I feel like Rodgers has had problems with his previous coaches because they don't
let him do that.
Like LaFleur wasn't gonna let Rodgers tell him what the fuck to do.
But have you not seen some of their run formation packages, bro? Where it's just like that's awesome.
I mean, yeah, I'm not a fan of him.
Imagine if the Falcons did some of those formations with fucking Bijan,
well,
where
Arthur
they
Smith was there last year and he didn't do it.
Which is so
Arthur
dumb.
Smith was their head coach.
Which is dumb. Why didn't he?
Why do you think he got fired?
So it's just Tomlin's smart, and he's like, you need to develop these packages. We're obviously running, but we have 2 extra tackles, and then Washington.
Yeah. Dude, I don't know who's going to win that game, the Baltimore-Pittsburgh game. I mean, we can talk about it later.
We'll get into it later. And then we can sum up a little bit. I don't want to talk about it too much, honestly. The Buccaneers. So Baker Mayfield, every game this season, so basically he has every game he's thrown a pick in, we've lost.
Yeah.
Is that not insane?
That is insane.
Which is like
the thing is, people are gonna use that to like discredit him, but realistically, like
we have
he's
a
probably the
defensive
only
head
quarterback
coach.
you could say that about. Like,
We have a defensive head coach.
Like I'm saying, if you throw a pick and you lose the game, like yeah, you didn't play your best. But if every time you throw a pick you lose the game, like it reaches a point where maybe you're throwing
your
too many
defense
picks,
can't bail you out
but
once.
yeah, you should be able to throw 1 interception and win a football.
So you're telling me if Baker makes a mistake or if a receiver tips a ball,
Yeah.
which some of Baker's picks this season that we've lost.
Not even just Baker. That happens to every quarterback. Like
we're gonna lose. That's unacceptable. And then you have Todd Bowles, bitch ass running cover 0. Quinn Ewers, 14 of 22, 172, 2 touchdowns. It sucks.
Pretty good, dude.
You know me. I'm a Quinn Ewers guy for sure.
Pretty good.
Devon Achane, we kind of held down on the rushing for the first little bit. He broke out a few good runs. But, I mean, dude, we had no business losing. We just got our coach. When we go against these offensive coordinator guys, McVay, Shanahan usually gets our number.
Yeah.
But we got him this year, which was nice. But we had Mac. He was playing Mac Jones. So, Sean McVay, every time a OC goes up against Bowles, it is just a problem. It's just a problem. It's just a problem.
Hey, if Todd Bowles doesn't get fired, we'll get to see KOC versus.
No, so a report came out. Who's like the Adam Schaffner?
Adam Schefter.
He said Baker Mayfield and Todd Bowles are both having a job next year, no matter what. So, but like the thing is, because there are people calling for Baker's job, of course, because Baker hasn't got extended. Remember, he was supposed to be there was rumors he was going to be hasn't got extended.
He's not a free agent though.
He still has 1 more year, which is nice.
But I'm saying, bro, like, I just really don't think, like, it really pisses me off because there's no excuses for Todd Bowles anymore. Like, there's literally none.
Yeah.
It's like I told you earlier, the Bucks and the Panthers, I could name, like, probably 5 NFC teams that I would rather watch play in the playoffs because y'all, like, I'm not even trying to rage bait you. Like, y'all don't deserve it with the way y'all been playing.
We don't
Neither
deserve
do
it,
the Panthers.
but could you admit, though, like, we have a chance. I think
any team has a chance in the playoffs.
Especially with the NFC seeding, this NFC seeding is so weird.
I also think, though, the 5 teams, I'm not going to list them, but the 5 teams that I would name, I think they would also have a chance in the playoffs. Like, I think playoffs
Everybody has a chance this year, bro.
And it's going to be
I think the same thing with the Panthers.
Game, bro,
the Panthers beat the Rams.
Yeah.
They
who else did they beat recently that was good?
They got shit on by the 49ers.
Yeah.
Honestly,
it was the Rams
the Panthers,
lost to the Falcons.
Dude, it sucks.
I would want to see the Falcons in the playoffs over both of y'all. They beat the Bills. They beat the Rams.
Did you see
They've been playing
have you seen the
competitive,
NFC standing since week 10?
Mm-mm.
So the Saints are like 5-2. The Panthers are like 4-4. The Panthers are like 3-3.
So everybody's just been like 500 all
and
year.
we're 1-7.
Oh, or 7-1, 6-1, 5-1.
1-7.
We're since week 10.
Yeah,
I get it.
We're 1-7 since week 10. That's a fireable offense. I'm sorry.
I completely agree.
But yeah, let's go to move on. Honestly,
by the way, if Atlanta didn't find a way to lose to the New York Jets, they would probably be in the playoffs. They lost to the Jets this year.
Do you think? I think they start Kirk all year there in the playoffs. You paid Kirk a bag,
if
bro.
they made the playoffs this year, I mean they have to.
They'd be in the playoffs this year if they played Kirk all season.
Maybe Kirk started off pretty slow.
Kirk's played significantly better than Michael Penix.
Kirk also lost to the Jets, and he played pretty bad that game. Actually, no, I think that was like a shootout.
And the Jets have had a few of those games.
Here's the thing. You know me. I love Kirk Cousins, but I also do like Michael Penix.
I'm not a Penix guy. If we would have played Penix, we would have beat him. We wouldn't have beat Kirk Cousins.
Did beat Penix,
next game, Patriots versus Jets. Drake May, 19 of 21.
He's gonna get the MVP.
No, so Stafford selling. Drake May is minus 400 now.
Bro, and like we talked about this recently. There was a couple years ago Purdy was in the MVP talks and he played on primetime against the Ravens and threw 4 picks. Like if you're gonna have a shitty dud game, you can't do it on primetime in the MVP race. Like it would take Drake May having like a 2-pick game and for Stafford to go for like 4-0 this week for it to even be close. I think
Drake May has
and I think Stafford still like realistically has better numbers, but
Drake May has it locked down. I think crazy, awesome. I love that. I love it.
Shout out Drake May, bro.
Drake.
But yeah, Drake May fucking balled out.
Did you see the thing where like the Jets were being kind of shitty and then they were gonna run out the clock before half and they just threw a touchdown?
No, Vrabel called a timeout to make them run one more play or something like that. Like it was just a bunch of petty shit.
And did you see Vrabel too? So they asked him in a press conference because Christian Barmore, is that the kid?
Christian Barmore?
Barmore on the Patriots. He is also having a assault allegation. And they asked Vrabel about it, and they're like, is that like stressful for your team? He goes, nah, we're worried about football. And it's like, oh!
Yeah.
And then Todd
there's like one like person of you that's like, but then it's also like,
nah, fuck no. Like literally, bro.
Yeah, I personally feel like I would care a little bit if like you don't want people on your team like hurting people.
Yeah, but okay.
But I also get that we're worried about football. Like
if JJ McCarthy comes out,
bro,
and there's a chance that he hit a woman, but there's a good chance he didn't. Are you gonna support him still?
I mean, fuck. If there's a good chance he didn't,
it's like 50. It's like a 50-50 ball.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I don't even know. He's my king.
Exactly. Like it's hard not to. If Jettis can hit,
but I'm saying
Justin Jefferson can hit a woman. True. He's good. Steelers Browns. Just kidding. Jettis. Don't go hit a woman.
Steelers Browns. Wow.
Shador played like shit and still won. Kind of crazy.
Yeah. Apparently,
I didn't watch.
According
to
Myles Garrett, the Steelers were more concerned about not letting him get a sack than they were winning the game. That's what Myles Garrett said in his post-conference interview because he did not get a sack.
I don't think that's true.
I mean, that's what he said. It's obviously not fucking true. Like, because the thing is, to win the game, you have to stop Myles Garrett. So they're trying to win the game by not letting you get a sack. Like, that's what they're trying to do. Yeah. I mean, it was just a bad performance from the offense. Fucking Aaron Rodgers on the game-winning drive.
I did see
targeted MVS 3 times in a row on Denzel Ward, bro. What are we doing? And there was
did you see
Ken was wide open. Like, and it's hard to critique Aaron Rodgers because he's one of the best quarterbacks ever. Like, and I'm not a pro football player, but it's not even just missing the wide open receiver. Why is MVS, the guy you're going to, getting guarded by Denzel Ward 3 times in a row?
Did you see Kirk Cousins breaking down the differences in defenses?
Yeah.
And I think Aaron Rodgers still struggles a little bit. And I think Kirk Cousins has learned. He's like, no, Kirk Cousins even said you can't break it down as much anymore before. It is very much different than it used to be. And I think there is a little bit of that in Aaron Rodgers.
Probably.
There's just a little bit. And I'm Aaron, you know me. I'm actually a bigger Aaron Rodgers guy.
I don't even think that was a problem. I think he likes MVS. I mean, he's played with him before. I think it's just like probably his go-to guy in that moment. But I feel like, bro, Denzel Ward is guarding him. Like, he's not
no, I think there's no excuse. You need to find the open man and throw it to him.
Yeah.
Jaguars versus Colts. Phillip Rivers, gave a decent game, but man.
I'm glad we got to watch some Phillip Rivers. I mean, hey, but if you would have told me before the season I got to watch Phillip Rivers play the season, I would have told you we
weren't the Colts 8-1 at a point?
Yeah.
They're on a 7-game losing streak.
Yeah, they're worse than y'all. Like, they started out better than y'all and finished around the same.
Dude, remember,
it kind of makes me sad.
There was a point where, the Colts looked unbeatable.
They were the best team in the league.
They looked unbeatable.
Yeah.
Dude, and it just shows, I think this shows y'all got to sign Daniel Jones.
Yeah. By the way, when they were 8-1, their one loss they had was when Adonai Mitchell dropped the ball out of the back of the end zone.
Oh, my gosh,
they get it a touchdown.
Who'd they lose to?
The Rams. And Adonai Mitchell got called for a holding on a 50-yard rushing touchdown by Jonathan Taylor. So he called back. He got 2 touchdowns taken off the board that game. And now he's in New York at a 1-win team or 2-win team. Sauce, when Sauce was on the Jets, he went 1-7. And also wasn't even playing in the game they won. Then he went to the Colts and they went 1-7.
No, so I did see something and it was like Bucks fans and it was a Colt fan. He's like, "You think y'all season has gone to shit? Y'all didn't trade 2 first." And I was like,
that is true. But no, Sauce was 1-7 on the Jets. Went to the Colts and is 1-7 on the Colts. Doesn't that fucking suck?
He's the problem.
I'm not saying it's a problem, but that sucks. Dude.
Bucks, Steelers, Browns, Saints versus Titans.
This was actually a fire game.
This pissed me off. When the Saints were down 13-0 at a point, right?
Something like that.
Dude, it was like 3x your money, and I almost put $200 on them to win because I was like, they're gonna come back and win,
Dude,
bro.
the live odds shit is meta, bro. But that was a really good game. Also, Bro, I love Cam Ward. He's so good, bro. If they can get him a good head coach.
Do we have a
season,
Titans jersey?
Do I have a Titans jersey?
Do either of us?
I don't.
Maybe that could be one I make you give me.
Oh, yeah. You don't like Cam Ward enough, though. You're a Cam Ward hater. Don't even bother.
I am a Cam Ward.
Tony
hater.
Pollard has a few good games in a row. He's averaging like over 90 yards.
If Tyler
for the last,
Shug,
like, 4
if
games.
we win and Tyler Shug beats Atlanta,
You got to get a Shug jersey.
but I feel like he's gonna change his number.
I don't think so.
I don't think he's a 6 kind of guy.
We getting Shug tonight. We getting Shug tonight.
Okay,
Dude, I want Tyler Shug, bro. I love him, bro.
I want to get a jersey of like somebody I know is not gonna change their like. It's gonna be there for.
I think Shug will stay number 6, bro.
I hope so.
But yeah, bro, Cam Ward is so fucking good. Get him some receivers next year. Get him a fucking good play caller. The Titans can be good.
What coach? Like, so they need a offensive coach.
Yeah,
sure.
it's probably. I would want to see Kubiak with them, bro. I think
Kubiak's on Seattle, right?
I think Kubiak will be the #1 head coaching candidate going into the season for sure.
Why would Kubiak want to go to Tennessee? No run game.
Bro, Tony Pollard's averaging like over 90 yards over the last 5 games. Each game, 90 rushing yards plus.
And
also, you can
Spears
make
too.
moves in free agency, bro. Like he's making Zach Charbonnet look goated.
And Ben Johnson's making Kyle Monunga and DeAndre Swift.
It's really just about building in the trenches, bro. Fucking what's his name? Ben Johnson came into.
That's what I just said.
I know. I'm saying he came into Chicago and completely revamped their offensive line. Like that's all. It takes
brought
at
in
the
Joe
end of the day.
Thuney.
A bunch of
Same
guys.
tackles. Is Braxton who's
what's
their
the
left
guy-
tackle? Is Braxton Jones still starting for him?
What's the guy from the Rams they got too? It was Avila, something like that. I'm not sure.
Oh, Steve Avila.
I think it might be somebody else.
No, it's Steve Avila. Watch. If it's Steve Avila,
I think it is Steve Avila.
yeah, and my keyboard don't want to work. You need to get an iPad. I love my iPad. Yeah, it's Steve Avila. I'm so fucking smart.
I also said Steve Avila. Why don't I get any credit?
Well, you said Avila. Did you say Steve first, and I took it from you?
Oh no, you did say that. You did have the Steve part.
Okay. Well,
Yeah.
let's move on to
Yeah.
the next game. Seattle Seahawks versus Panthers. Thank you, Sam Darnold, so much for
Yeah.
winning this, giving
Dude.
us a chance.
The Seahawks are looking a little fraudulent though. They kind of
They're looking
like
a
for
little
Bryce
fraudulent.
Young only throwing fucking 50 passing yards. This game should have been a blowout.
Yeah. Zach Charbonnet kind of balled out this game.
Kind of goated. That's what I'm
Jason-
saying. That's what I'm saying. Kubiak doesn't need the best running back in the world to make him look good. Like, don't get me wrong, Zach Charbonnet's good, but like,
The kid as Murray memes are so funny. Charbonnet,
Kenneth Walker.
Clint Kubiak. What's the other good OCs like that are gonna get a good job? I can't think of any.
Because last year they were talking about. Oh my god, this is really gonna piss me off that I can't remember his name. Because I obviously know his name. I'm just gonna. He was with Tech, and then he's the Commanders OC now.
Kingsbury.
Huh?
Kingsbury.
Yeah, Kingsbury was hot, but I mean, with how they finished their season, fuck no.
You know they're happy.
Yeah.
You know Brian Quinn's happy.
I really don't know. I don't think.
Because dude,
Dable gets
the
another
fact
job.
that
If the
think
Browns
about
fire
last year,
Stef-
bro. You got Liam Cohen and Ben Johnson.
If the Browns fire Stefanski, bro, and Mike Vrabel from this year too, he was the first year.
If the Browns fire Stefanski, he's gonna be like a Brian Flores level OC. Like if you don't want him to be an OC somewhere, bro.
Yeah. I don't really like Stefanski that much.
What a lot of people say is Stefanski is a great offensive minded coach, but he gets in his way as a head coach.
Yeah, that sounds about right. We're probably missing a bunch of guys, like head coach guys, but I don't even care.
We definitely. I can't think of anybody. Oh, we're speaking of your
Whoever the
favorite.
Rams OC is
Your
probably gonna
favorite
be
head
pretty good.
coach. Cardinals, Bengals next.
Oh yeah, Jonathan Gannon, bro. How does that guy still have a job? Another defensive fucking shithole from the Cardinals. How long till this guy gets fired? What was the score? 37-14 or something?
Yeah.
30-14. Yeah, I took the over on this game and it still didn't hit after that score.
No, you told me that. I didn't believe you.
No, I know. It was.
I didn't
kinda
believe
crazy.
you.
It was
What
like
was the
40,
over-
54, I think.
So it was like 3 points.
Yeah.
Bullshit. That's so annoying.
But hey, Trey McBride got a garbage
It
time touchdown
sucks.
for my
Joe Burrow's
fantasy team.
looking. Joe Burrow's looked great these last 2
Yeah,
weeks.
he's a baller, bro. I'm excited. I want to see the Cincinnati.
Do you like
back
his
in
long
the playoffs
hair?
this year. Dude, he's so sexy. He can do whatever he wants with his hair. He's gonna look sexy. But yeah, I don't even really have anything to say about
Yeah,
this.
same. Let me go back.
This game went exactly how I expected. Who's gonna be the Cardinals quarterback next year? You think it's gonna be Kyler? I feel like it's gonna be somebody else.
Now they're done with Kyler. Might be
Malik
Tua.
Willis.
No, it might be Tua. No,
don't
what's their
think-
record?
I don't
What?
think Tua's even.
Hold on, I want to
great.
check the standings because
They definitely will have like a super early pick. They only have like 4 or 5 wins.
I'm curious. So the Raiders are pretty set.
Raiders are number 1.
They're gonna get Fernando Mendoza
Yeah,
probably.
Giants are up there.
Dude, the
won't take a
Cardinals are
quarterback.
gonna get the second best quarterback as of now.
Are they third?
No, the Giants are so yeah, the Giants are second.
The Cardinals are third.
You know, there's rumors the Giants could still take a quarterback. I don't believe
They're
that.
fucking stupid. They're not gonna do that.
So they're gonna get Dante Moore probably from Oregon, but
Yeah, or they make a
he
trade.
didn't look that good.
I mean,
don't
there's
think.
gonna be multiple teams that need a quarterback. You got the Jets, you got the Cardinals, the Steelers might need one. There's gonna be teams out there.
Bro, Fernando Mendoza I think not gonna step into Las Vegas, bro. Like, I love him, but like he needs to go to like a team like the 49ers.
But I think if the Giants end up with a second overall pick, they trade down for sure. I think a team trades up.
They do like they do like a Cleveland situation.
Not even. I think they'll get more because I think a team's gonna trade up for a quarterback.
What team trades up high there?
I don't know. The Jets, the Cardinals. The Jets have the capital to do it, bro.
The Jets right there. But is Dante Moore worth it? I don't think Dante Moore is worth a trade up. That's what I think. It's just scouts know more than me, so it just, dude. I don't believe in Aaron Glenn, bro. If the Jets can't turn this ship around, because here's the thing: we're fucked from Rodgers' excuse.
Yeah.
You hit the reset button. You got these picks. I think
you gotta at least give Aaron Glenn these next 2 years to
give Aaron Glenn
use
3
the
years.
5 draft picks.
No, give him 3 years. Yeah. If in 3 years y'all haven't y'all aren't a competent team, you suck, Aaron Glenn.
Hey, I mean, you signed a DC that, by the way, I don't think should have been a head coach anyways. The reason the Lions season fell off last year, yeah, they had some injuries, but the reason their season fell off was because of their fucking defense. I'm not forgetting that. I don't know how this guy got a super big head coaching job. It's week 18 and they don't have a single interception all season. They don't have interception. They don't have a single interception.
So they're going to be the first team to do that, right?
Yeah. They have a turnover, but they don't have an interception.
That's unacceptable. There was 13 game seasons at a point. Or is it like a dumb stat?
I'm pretty sure they were their first team.
I'm going to pull up the next game while we do that. Giants Raiders, the battle for the first overall pick.
Last year the Giants had a game that if they lost, they would secure the number 1 overall pick, and they blew out the Colts. This year they had a game if they lost, they secured the number 1 pick, and they won.
I like that. I think the Raiders, dude, what do you think about – because teams aren't supposed to lose on purpose, and then they bench Max Crosby. Yeah. Do you think that's kind of bullshit?
The Jets would be the very first team ever, by the way.
Wow.
No, I'm for it, bro. Because he technically had an injury. Like, he was not healthy. He was playing on an injury all year.
But he said he was good to play.
But he was playing through the injury all year, so obviously, like, if I was going to play through it all year, I may as well play through it now. But I get it.
We don't need you to win, so let's keep our franchise guy healthy.
Let's keep our franchise guy healthy, and let's get the number 1 pick. Like,
you're not breaking any rules. You're right.
I'm going to be honest, bro. I think you should be able to bench whoever the fuck you want once you're eliminated from playoffs. You should be able to throw the practice squad out there.
I agree. No, I completely agree.
And also, I get some players wanting to play because it's like, hey, I'm playing for my career. Even if something happened with Max Crosby and the Raiders, not like physically, but with them business-wise, there's not a team that's going to be like, oh, you didn't play the last 2 games. That's less money for you, bro. They would send so much money for Max Crosby. But he also
he already got paid, yeah, for sure. Your game of the week, dude. You're probably losing your shit. Bills, Eagles.
Yeah, I was actually gonna cash out, but I hung in there.
And you almost hit fat button, or you fat button.
No, that was a different game.
And it worked out?
No, that was a different game. I won. I didn't cash out for the Eagles game.
Okay.
I let it ride, and I won my money.
That's good. Were you nervous on that 2 point?
Yes, dude. I was shitting my pants, but dude, wrong decision.
So did you see what MMG said about it?
Yeah, he was like, since he was wide open, it was the right play. But I still disagree. I think the Eagles scored 13 points in the first half. Guess how many passing yards they had in the second half? 0. They had 0 passing yards. That's the second time they've done that this season, by the way. The Eagles had 0 passing yards in the second half, 0 points. The Bills had 13 points in the second half. Your offense is hot. The Eagles' defense is down. Your defense is up. The Eagles' defense is down. Take this shit to overtime while you have all this momentum. Whether you receive or defer the ball, you are going to win the game because the Eagles can't move the ball, and y'all are moving the ball efficiently. Take it to OT and win the fucking game. Because guess what? If you defer and get the ball second, even if the Eagles score, you still have the opportunity to go do this bullshit 2-point conversion, but at least you take the chance of not having to do it if they don't score, which you haven't let them score in 3 quarters.
No, I agree. I honestly, you know me, I'm always
I think it's a fucking stupid call. Literally retarded.
But it's funny because you know me, I'm completely old school. Punt the ball, take your field goals, don't go for 2. And you're more conservative, and we're both very let's just take your points and go to OT. But I kind of get you got Josh Allen, you want to do the play. But the thing that's for me is you got the playoffs, you're in the playoffs, you know that, but you're still competing for this division. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And this lost you the division.
I think in literally every single instance, it was the wrong call. I don't care how wide open or how well the play worked. At the end of the day, things like that fucking happen. You miss throws, people drop balls. And there's penalties.
And that's not a Sean McDermott. No, that is a Sean McDermott move. He's always been that way. That's not fair to say.
Said they were going for 2. Sean McDermott held up the go for 2 symbol
before the timeout.
Before they even scored.
Really, I didn't see that.
They were gonna score as a fucking Josh Allen QB sneak.
Did you see that?
Tom Brady's in the booth talking about his booty.
Did you see the torque where he turned around, bro?
Yeah. Did you hear what Tom Brady said? He was like, "Get your big booty quarterback in there or something." Kind of hot.
Josh Allen's so good, bro.
But yeah, bro.
Dude,
Like,
and he
with
and he
the
knocked
way-
up Haley's tempo,
With
bro.
the way that game was going, there is literally zero reason you should go for 2 in that situation, and I'll die on that fucking hill. That
All
was
right,
stupid.
I think I have official apology with this next game. Brock Purdy. Brock Purdy.
Oh
No,
my
hold
God.
on. There was a point last year when I said Brock Purdy was the second best quarterback in the NFL. I said that. I said I got
See, well, that's
Mahomes
still
and
wrong.
Purdy. It's wrong. Purdy's top 10, and the fact that I didn't include him in my top 10 ever so long ago. See, Purdy or Jordan Love, who do you got? Yeah, Purdy, right? The
I mean,
weapons.
It's gonna be the same argument I make every time, bro. Put Jordan Love in Shanahan's offense. Let's see what happens. But obviously, we can never let that happen. But
Yeah.
it's not even just about the weapons. It's about the bro Shanahan. I think like almost any starting quarterback in the league. I'm not.
But
That's not
man-
the takeaway from Brock Purdy. Brock Purdy manages that system. I will say I think he manages Shanahan's system more perfectly
than
any
anybody
other
could.
quarterback could. I think he's built for that offense. And I think he's a game manager in the complimentary way. Like I'm complimenting him by saying that.
He's the game. He's
He's
like.
the best game manager in the league.
I'm about to say a bar. He's the Steve Nash of the NFL, bro.
Exactly. But here's one thing that really bugged me about this game that I was thinking about today. So you mean to tell me this game's a shootout, right? It was 7-7, 14-14, 21-21, 28-28. In a game that is a shootout like this, how does the team that got a pick 6 on the first play of the game lose?
That is funny.
Literally how? But this was a game. So I had $50, $100 on the Bears just because their odds were good. And
You bet on the Bears in this game?
Yeah.
I didn't. Did you
Well,
pick the Bears
they-
for your week picks?
yeah.
Okay.
But they were plus 100. Like, I've kind of, my betting thing recently has been like, even if I'm not positive this team's going to win, if I think it could go either way and they have good odds, I'm going to bet on them. Yeah, that's what I did with the Eagles. Like, I thought the Eagles were going to win, but obviously it wasn't super likely, but they were like plus 100. But, so my cash out option was like literally plus $10 on the Bears' final drive. And I'm like hovering over my button.
This game at the house, right?
Yeah, I was hovering over my button like this because I was like, maybe if he throws a pick or something, I can snipe this button in time before they take all my money away. And the Bears run that sick hook and ladder play to get to the 2-yard line.
You thought you were cooked.
No, and I celebrate. No, I bet on the Bears, so it was
Yeah,
a good
yeah,
thing.
yeah.
I start celebrating and I fat finger the cash out button, so I make $10 profit, and then the Bears lose anyway. So instead of losing 50 or 100 or whatever I bet, I made $10.
No, this game was
But
sick.
genuinely, I was kind of locked out for this game. I was drinking a lot. Did the Bears turn the ball over at all in this game? I don't think they
Let me
did.
pull up team stats. Fumbles lost 0, interception.
How many times did they punt?
3-2. So they only punted one more time.
I guess that makes sense. 'cause
What was
they
the
did have
fourth?
the
What was
to be
fourth
fair-
down? Dude, and they were 2 for 2. Wait, hold on. How did the Bears lose? They got a pick
Well, I know
six.
because their last drive they ran out of time. It was like only 2nd and goal when they were on the 2-yard line.
Because listen,
That's what
they
it was.
lost. But just hear me out. They
Yeah.
lost this game. They were 2 for 2 on fourth down. They punted one more time, and they had one less turnover
And had a pick 6.
and on pick six. That's kind of crazy.
I think, honestly, it just goes down to them running out of time at the end of the game because it was 2nd and goal from like the 2-yard line, but they just had no
and dude,
time.
Caleb almost made that play, bro.
Dude, that would have been so hot, bro. He did almost make that play.
He's so good. I love
He
Caleb,
is
bro.
really fun good. But yeah, it blows my mind that in a shootout game, a team gets a pick 6 on the first play and they lose in a shootout. That blew my
Is
mind.
Caleb top 10?
Dude.
Talent wise, he's top 10, right?
Oh yeah. Like he's more talented than like Glock 30. I would
Who are
say.
the most? Who's the 5 most talented quarterbacks in the NFL? Is Caleb in the top 5 most talented? He might be.
He might. I mean,
Pat,
I think even the.
Pat, Lamar, Josh Allen. No
I
matter.
think even Burrow's more talented than him, bro.
So who's the 5th most talented?
I
Is
think
it Caleb?
Stafford might be more talented. I think Justin Herbert's pretty.
Oh, here's the
fucking
thing. Here's the
talented.
thing. Here's the thing. I think you're right. Stafford's in consideration. Caleb can make a lot of the fucking throws Stafford can. I'm saying talent. You have to take
I
out
think
the brain Stafford
I think
has.
Stafford is way.
Stafford can make way
Stafford
more.
is just as physically talented as Caleb. Obviously, he's
The
not as
run.
mobile.
I'm saying, does the run game bump Caleb up? Not enough.
Bro, but like Stafford's sidearm bullshit, no look throws.
But Caleb too can do
Bro,
that.
but not on Stafford's level, bro. It's not
Not
even
yet.
close. The fact that people give Mahomes the credit for the no-look pass is literally bullshit because Stafford's been doing that his whole fucking life, dude.
Yeah.
Stafford invented that shit.
So is Caleb 6 then?
He might be, but I like Herbert a lot. Even though I'm not a big Herbert guy, I think he is very,
I
very
think Herbert over Caleb. That's fair. So
Herbert is very
but
talented.
he's way bigger.
Jaden Daniels, I mean, but I think Caleb Williams
You're
is a
right.
way more talented passer than Jaden Daniels, though.
I think he's a more talented passer than Justin Herbert, bro.
I would maybe say so, too. But I think Herbert's arm is like, dude.
I think Caleb has a better arm.
Dude, fuck, you're literally just wrong. I'm sorry. Like, dude, Herbert's arm is ridiculous.
So is Caleb, bro.
I know, but like, I don't even think you understand. Like, especially
Herbert does have a
if
good
we're talking
deep
like
arm.
ball speed too, like zip. I think Herbert.
No,
might
I think Caleb has zip.
I
but
think Herbert might have the fastest fastball in the league.
I bet you Caleb has a faster fastball.
I would disagree.
Let's see. Let's look it up.
I mean, is
Fastest.
there even a way to like check that?
Let's say fastest MPH. Oh my god, my keyboard be sucking sometime. Throw for Caleb Williams this season. 20.
There's just no way that's right.
Dude, it gave me a running speed,
yeah,
bro.
I wouldn't even bother trying to find that.
20 miles per hour. Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, that's gonna be really hard.
And then final game of the week, dude. This pissed me off so bad, dude. Rams fucking Falcons, bro.
Why this bitch? Oh, cause yeah.
If the Falcons lost,
yeah.
it comes to to our game.
Fuck, dude.
That's bad, bro.
Dude, Stafford played bad, bro.
Dude,
this game pissed me off.
Hold
Hold
on.
I played against Bijan
No.
in both my Super Bowls, by the way.
that's annoying. But
93-yard touchdown.
that was crazy. But
No, fuck everything.
dude, that Puka catch, bro.
Oh my god. Dude.
I thought he had
Even
it.
after they said it was a drop, I still was like, I don't even care, bro. That was so sick. Like he's so fucking.
Because
good,
it's
dude.
kind of bullshit. It obviously
It wasn't a catch.
It wasn't a catch, but dude,
bro,
he had 2
the
feet
way
in.
he was squeezing, like
He had 2 feet in and had possession.
it looked like Thor's fucking hand.
I thought he caught that because you were
I
watching the
thought
full
so,
game.
too. Yeah, because they didn't show
They
the
showed-
good
yeah.
angle for a while, but
I
dude,
literally, I was
it
like,
literally looked like Thor's
that would have
fucking
been
hammer.
one of the greatest catches of all time, bro.
Oh, easily.
See,
that would have been catch of the year by far.
Puka should have caught that.
Fuck no. No receiver should have caught that. I think that's ridiculous to say.
I know, but
I think Puka.
Puka thinks he should
I
have caught
think
it.
Puka is the only receiver in the league that could have caught that.
Yeah, bro.
I've been saying he's the best hands in the league for like 2 years.
He's the best
now,
receiver in the league.
Dude, yeah, it's
You're on the
ridiculous.
board. It's official.
I mean, I've been agreeing. I think it's really hard to compare when a bunch of receivers are different.
Okay,
good at
is
different
it
things.
okay?
As of right now, yes, Puka is the best receiver.
Okay,
in the
so
league.
let's get into it. This is the last game. We've already been yapping. This is a yap episode. I'm a little drunk. It's a Friday. Let's put on the glasses for this. So Puka, we got Jettas, we got Jamar. Those are the only probably guys in consideration, right?
Yeah, JSN, it's had a good year, but I don't think it's where it was.
He's not there yet. He's not there yet. He's only had one good year. So those are the top 3 without a debate.
And I honestly think
CeeDee Lamb's probably 4, right?
there's a couple guys you could throw there, but if we're talking number 1, I think those are the only 3 guys you can mention. And
Yeah.
even with my bias, I think after this season, you can't even really have Jettas in the conversation for this year. Like if we're talking this season, I don't think you can throw Jettas. In
Fuck
the
this
conversation.
season. Let's just say who out of all of them is the best receiver? Is it Puka? I think it's Puka, bro.
I think he makes a pretty damn good argument. It's hard to put my bias to the side and not say Justin
Because
Jefferson.
Jettas is so good, but jump balls, Puka's better.
I'm just gonna make the
Route,
same.
because jump balls, Puka's better. Route running, Puka's better.
Puka's not a better route runner than Jay Jettas. That's just not true.
Okay, I'll give you that. That's fair.
Jay Jettas is faster.
Yeah, game speed.
Jay Jettas is
Okay,
faster.
ball in hand, Puka's faster.
I still don't even think that's true.
I think running route, dude, Puka's so fast when he has a ball in his hands, bro.
I mean, I don't disagree, but I think Jay Jettas is too.
Okay, so but then Jamar beats both of them in those categories.
I think out of all of them, jump ball, Puka's the best.
Yeah.
Speed, Jamar's the best. Route running, Jay Jettas is the best.
So let's
I
take
think
let's
after
take
the ca-
Jamar
I think
out then.
after the
Speed,
catch-
speed's not a value
After
of how
the
good of a
catch,
receiver you are.
Jamar chases the best after the catch receiver in the league.
Okay, so then
you
he's
have to
back
factor
in.
that in.
So they're all even right
That's
now.
what I'm saying. It's really
They're all-
hard to compare because another thing you have to factor into these arguments is
Quarterback.
that Puka plays in Sean McVay's offense.
Quarterback.
Yeah, quarterback, coaching. I mean, Jay Jettas, his best quarterback he's ever played with is Kirk
But
Cousins.
he is the worst coach.
What'd you say?
Worst coach.
Yeah,
But, dude-
but also Jamar is the worst coach out of the 3 of
But
them.
let's be real. Kevin O'Connell has the worst coach Justin Jefferson has the worst coach in Kevin O'Connell when it comes to feeding him the ball in obvious scenarios.
Yeah.
This season, he's not giving to 1,000 yards, right?
He needs like 50 yards this game or something, so
Oh,
they'll
that's
probably hit it.
Okay, good.
They're
'Cause
they better just
y'all,
force feed
he
him the
pisses
ball.
me. Y'all gotta work on that. Like that, y'all.
No, I've been saying that all fucking year. Like,
y'all gotta.
and then
work
guess
on
what?
it.
The week that KOC final was like, we're gonna simplify the offense. We started fucking winning. Like, it was almost like it was that easy all along.
Yeah, bro. And I think, like in the Cowboys game at least, because I didn't watch as much as it was the last game. Justin Jefferson had a lot of opportunities. He just had a few drops.
Yeah, he had that drop in the end zone. That was pretty bad.
Which you can't even be like, oh, Puka would make
Well,
that.
JJ didn't play last game. So I
Oh,
mean,
he didn't play last game? I didn't know that.
Brosmer had a net 3 passing yards. Like, I mean,
You know one.
yeah, because our defense got 6 turnovers. Y'all don't forget about how good Brian Flores is.
6.
Well, best power rankings now.
Want to do power rankings in our picks?
Oh fuck! I forgot we still have our picks. Damn. Yeah.
We can feed through these a little bit.
Yeah.
'cause we've been
Let's
yapping.
let's do picks first.
Okay. Saturday, the jerseys we are rocking. We both got the Buccaneers. Spoiler.
I did take the Buccaneers. I told you, like, since I needed to creep back up in games, I probably should take Carolina because this is kind of like coin toss-y. But
you love me too much?
I know, but I genuinely think y'all are going to win.
Oh, so you don't, it's not about you loving me. It's just about.
Yeah, because if I thought the Panthers were going to win, I would have picked them.
Seahawks, 49ers.
I got the 49ers.
I got the 49ers as
I
well.
bet $100 on the 49ers.
What? Oh, you said it's plus 100?
Plus 100, yeah.
So you went 200?
Yep.
That's kind of fire. I might do that too.
The next game's going to show that I don't love you. Or whatever. It might not be the next game.
Yeah, it's not the next game I've written down. Well, yeah, so the next game I've written down is Colts-Texans.
I got Houston. Dude, Riley
I got
Leonard.
Houston
Riley
too.
Leonard is fucked.
Oh, Riley Leonard is playing?
Phil Rivers retired. He's out. And the AR still on IR. DJ's dead.
AR, bro, if you just weren't so fucking stupid and snapped a fucking shit into your eye pregame, bro.
I don't think he did it. Like, you would say, like, that doesn't make him stupid.
No, I know. I'm
fucking
saying
mean to.
that being an asshole, but I'm saying that, like,
No, it sucks. Like, he could.
whenever I fucking bump my elbow into something
Yeah.
and hurt myself, I'm like, I'm so fucking stupid.
Yeah. No, it really, like, I feel bad for him because, like, imagine how good of an opportunity
But-
this would have been for him.
But we're Daniel Jones Glazers here.
I think they would have re-signed Daniel Jones anyways. It would have taken
I
a
don't
lot
think
out of
so.
AR.
If AR made playoffs, they don't resign Daniel Jones.
I completely disagree. If Daniel Jones started 8-1 and all AR had to do was win 2 fucking games to get into the playoffs, I'm pretty sure you know who to sign. Unless AR goes on a insanity run.
Daniel Jones is gonna get a bag from him, bro.
I hope so.
They have to.
I would have liked it for AR because then he gets to the opportunity to go be a QB1 again somewhere else potentially, you know?
Do you think Malik Willis?
Dude, maybe, bro. Or like even just
This
like
is the last
bridge.
year of his deal, bro.
He might even just be like
This is
a
the last
bridge.
year of his deal because he
Yeah.
doesn't have a fifth
He
year.
might just be a bridge quarterback somewhere. Like I could see him going to Arizona or something.
Atlanta fans, bro, are screaming for him right now.
Atlanta.
Yeah, bro. Falcons fans are like,
Yeah, apparently Kirk's expecting to be cut by the end of the
Which
season or by the
such
beginning of the season. But with the way
bullshit.
he's been playing, he might be earning himself and then not getting cut.
because like, how do you cut him and let him go to a different team?
Exactly.
Pay him a lot to be a backup, bro. Honestly,
I mean, he's already the most expensive backup in the league.
and Penix is fragile too. So
Yeah.
Browns Bengals.
Give me the Bengals.
I got the Bengals too. Saints Falcons. We got this differently.
I do have the Falcons. I'm sorry, but like, dude, the Falcons are just playing so
What about
good
Tyler
right
Shuck?
now. I love Tyler Shuck, but I think like he's a little too hot right now.
Yeah,
He's just due for a loss. I think Atlanta's just kind of they're coming off
better
the win against-
roster.
I will say though, if I were you, I wouldn't be scared because Atlanta refuses to beat bad teams and they
True.
love beating good teams. But also, what sucks is I don't know if the Saints are good or bad anymore because Tyler Shuck's been playing so well. And I'm not even trying to hurt your feelings. I would much rather see either of these teams in the playoffs over the Bucs and the Panthers, bro. These teams are way more fun to watch. Tyler Shuck throws 300 yards every fucking game. Fucking Bijan's just the GOAT.
Bijan. He's the most talented NFL player in the league. No, Miles Garrett, Brandon Aubrey. But
I'm giving it to Miles Garrett. Brandon Aubrey's not even the best kicker in the league.
okay, football in his hand, not throwing. 'Cause that's like Mahomes, obviously.
Just like best skill position player.
Bijan probably.
I think Jamar, Puka, bro. It's hard. Like
No,
there's
like-
just so many dogs.
Okay, I'm gonna pitch you the ball, and you need a touchdown.
Oh yeah, then I'm even Bijan. I think Gibbs, Achan, you could argue for them too, though.
Just cause speed.
Yeah.
Dude, they're broken at Madden, bro, this year.
I
Like,
know.
have you like used them in
Yeah.
Madden? It's broken. It's retarded. Packers Vikings.
Well, Packers are resting like basically all their starters. I think it's Clayton Tune this game, so we're gonna fucking destroy them.
Oh, really? It's not even Malik Willis.
I don't think so.
Dang. So I took Minnesota either way. So, yeah, definitely. I think even if they got Jordan Love a healthy team, y'all are hot right now, bro.
Yeah, I would have liked to play against them healthy. I'm not gonna lie.
I know.
think
Just
it
to
would've been
say,
like a
fuck you going
it
into
would
the
have been a last
playoffs.
fuck you, you know.
Fuck you going to playoffs, and y'all are at home.
When we win this game, you know we're gonna
Let's
finish.
just go to Minnesota this
We're
weekend.
gonna
Fuck
finish
it.
9-8, dude.
Let's go to Minnesota this weekend.
We're
Fuck
gonna
it.
finish 9-8, and there's
We're
gonna
gonna
be an
be-
8-9 team in the playoffs.
And we're gonna win the Super Bowl in 8 and 9.
It's not gonna happen.
Titans versus Jaguars lock of the week. Jaguars.
I told you there was one I reached on because I felt like it was
This
a
is the
trap
one?
game. Yeah, this one.
I honestly, this is a trap game for sure. So I'm
Yeah.
kinda
So I would never like bet money on Tennessee to win this game or anything, but I literally have to crawl back somehow if I want to at least be alive for our game
that's my
picks.
turkey.
And there's a little piece of me that's like, this kind of feels like a trap game. I feel like Jacksonville loves losing like at the end of the season to like fuck up playoff shit, or they win if it fucks up their picks.
I'm curious on what because I agree they do.
Titans
I literally
Titans got to be plus like 400 or something.
plus 488, 10.5 point spread.
I might slap a little on plus 488 just because that sounds kind of fun.
Dude, $20 on plus 488.
Yeah, I would do that. But yeah, I'm just gonna take Tennessee. I don't really think they're gonna win, but it looked at me a little funky, and I just had to do it
I literally, bro.
because it would suck if they didn't win.
I thought about that too. This is another funky one. The last noon game, Cowboys Giants.
This was a funky one, but I did take Dallas.
Dude,
I don't think.
what happened to Jackson Dart?
Bro, I mean, he lost his fucking head coach. He doesn't
lost
have Cam Scatterbo. He
Scatterbo.
doesn't have Malik Neighbors. I mean, what the
He
fuck
never
do you
had
expect
Malik
out of him?
Neighbors, though.
Oh, that is true. But, I mean,
The defense has played significantly worse, too.
yeah, I mean, they're just ass. Like,
You don't have a head. It's probably so hard to, like, lose a head coach mid-season.
yeah, and I think he liked Dayball, realistically.
You know, Dable was at one of his parties. Did you see that?
No, that wasn't Brian. It was a guy who looked like Brian Dayball.
Oh, it was?
Yeah.
That is so...
It was like-
I got clickbaited, bro.
Yeah, dude, because I fell for it too, and then I watched them take the pictures. Like, oh, that's not
That's
Dayball. Because he was also wearing a Giants fucking hoodie in the video. I
Just
was like, Dayball would be
two
wearing
shtick.
it. Yeah.
It was like there was one like, it was Andy Reid on Bourbon Street in Louisiana.
Oh yeah.
And I was just like
But you took Dallas too.
I took Dallas too. Oh wait.
Because I just don't think they'll be able
Oh
to run
sorry,
the
you
ball.
took the.
I also
Cowboys?
took Dallas.
I wrote.
Because I don't think they'll be able to run the ball, and they're just struggling on offense.
Biggest lock of the week: Cardinals Rams.
Yeah, there's no way the Rams are gonna let some shitty team beat them again going into the
Bro.
playoffs. You know
That's
they're
my
pissed
highlight.
off. McVay seemed pissed off in his presser, bro. They were asking with not much playoff seating going in if they're gonna rest the starters. Like, no, we're fucking playing.
Dude, yeah, McVay is very much like McVay's kind of like a little bit of Dan Campbell in that sense, where he's like, "Fuck."
I also
now.
think McVay thinks more than a lot of coaches outside of football. I think he thinks emotionally, kind of like how we talk about getting the ball to your receiver on the first play of the game.
he thinks about that.
Yeah, he thinks about that kind of shit.
He knows, and kind of the same thing with, and this is kind of dumb, so maybe it's not even that good of a point, but like when Aiden Ross and Neon wanted to come pull up to the stadium, and he's like, my coach said I can't because it's a short week. Yeah, it's a short week.
Well,
we play
apparently
Thursday.
also he in his presser he said he didn't know anything about that.
I don't believe that.
I would believe it. I'd believe it.
You don't think Sean McVay's up there 24/7, bro?
I don't think
It's like a little bit Bill Belichick. Bill Belichick wouldn't have let that shit happen.
I know, but I don't think Sean McVay was the one who called the shot on not letting them into the facility. I think it was somebody probably much lower than him.
True.
I don't think you have to be the head coach to be like, hey, don't bring fucking streamers into our facility when we're practicing.
True.
But
Good point.
it's also
Let alone Aiden Ross
Yeah.
and Sneeko in L.A.
yeah. I also think it's kind of bro, we're coming off Stafford's worst game of the season where we just lost to the Falcons. Is that really going to be the last game that we played going into the playoffs? Let's just beat up on Arizona. Jonathan Gannon's going to let us drop 40 anyways.
Chiefs Raiders.
I'm going to go with the Chiefs, bro.
You went with the Chiefs?
Yeah, I don't even care who's playing at quarterback, bro. The Raiders are so ass.
I went the Raiders.
I don't know. I feel like because the Raiders haven't technically locked down the number one pick yet. So I think
They're trying to lock it down.
bro, there's no way that if something happens, they're gonna pull everyone. They're gonna be like, "Fuck, get off the field."
I just think Gino is gonna play for Gino's playing a little bit to be
I mean, I agree.
but Gino doesn't have a job next year. I don't think no matter what.
He'll be a backup for sure, but
Oh
or
yeah.
a bridge guy. But he's definitely
So
not
you have
gonna
a job, but not starting.
he might start, but not to be the starter. He might be like the Jacoby Brissett from the Patriots last year.
If they have Fernando Mendoza one, you play him. He's a more talented quarterback than Gino probably.
But I'm saying there's a lot of quarterbacks that aren't necessarily NFL ready.
Dude, Fernando Mendoza.
See how it worked out with Drake May though.
Dude, Fernando Mendoza beat Alabama
Okay, but I'm
31-3,
saying-
bro.
Think about it. Their offensive line fucking sucks. So did the Patriots last year. They were like, "Hey, we're gonna let
and
Drake May
Indiana
develop a little
stacked.
bit before throwing him out here. Let Gino fucking keep getting fucked up for a little bit."
I'm just so freaking happy right now, man. We just won the Big Ten champ. I love that, dude. I compared to Cam Ward, I think that dude's a way better quarterback than Cam
Because you're
Ward.
a Cam Ward fucking hater. Just wait, dude.
And maybe I'm just racist.
Just wait.
Dude, he has looked really good these last few weeks, bro.
I know, bro.
He makes one of those plays every week.
bro.
Every week.
He's so good.
Give him
I
a
think
Ben
if you
Johnson.
watch-
Give him a Ben Johnson.
I think if you sat down and actually watched film on him,
I've watched some film. I haven't gone crazy on him.
yeah,
His Miami film was not impressive though.
you need to watch his Tennessee film, bro. He's genuinely.
I've
really
seen.
good.
I have not. I've gone in 30% into his film, so we'll see. Dolphins Patriots lock of the week.
Yeah, give me the Patriots.
Commanders Eagles another lock.
Yep, Eagles.
Lions Bears. Who'd you end up?
I
going
took
with?
Detroit.
I took Detroit too. I feel like
I actually bet on Detroit as well.
what's a
Plus 100.
really?
Mm.
I
think it's gonna be kind of like what we said about the Vikings.
Like a
It's
fuck
one
you.
last just fuck you.
I think they're more determined to give a fuck you than you guys.
Oh yeah, I think they want to win this game more than the Bears do.
I think
they
I
want to
think-
win more than any
No,
other
I
team in the league this year.
think, bro, they might win by 10. Like they're gonna
They might drop 50, like they did last time.
because
they
at
played
some point, right? The Bears are like, okay, we're losing. Let's slow
them.
down.
The Lions
we got
are
playoffs.
not gonna slow
You know what I'm
down,
saying?
yeah.
We got playoffs. Let's slow
And
down.
the Lions are
lose.
gonna run that shit
Yeah.
up.
Yeah, exactly. Chargers Broncos.
So Justin Herbert's not playing, by the way. They're playing Trey Lance.
Because there's no chance at moving up at all. Is that why?
I'm pretty sure. And also, Herbert's just he's been fucked up. I think they're playing most of their starters
Except Herbert. So Trey Lance is playing?
Yeah.
Okay.
But I got Denver.
Yeah, Denver's
I
trying to get
did
that
bet
one seed.
on LA plus.
So you
10
got Denver being the 1 seed?
Yeah, I did bet on LA.
So you think Denver's going to the Super Bowl?
No, I've fallen off on how I feel about them, but I do think they'll be the 1 seed. It depends on who they get to
Denver
play.
going to the Super Bowl unless they play Josh Allen?
I mean, I think they could be Josh Allen realistically. I think it's just going to depend on who they play, but probably not.
So you have no clue who's going to win.
Yeah,
the Super
not
Bowl.
really. But I took LA plus 10.5 though.
That's a good line.
Yeah, because last time the Broncos were playing against a backup quarterback, I took them minus 13.5 and they won by 7. So fuck them.
Fuck yeah. Jets Bills lock.
Yeah, Jets.
All right, then the Sunday night, we're starting off with the division game on Saturday, and we're finishing off.
This is the hardest game for me.
Basically, it's just who do we want making playoffs ultimately? That's who we're
how
both
I
going.
thought. I picked the Ravens.
Really?
Yeah.
Dang, I picked old Aaron Rodgers.
I think if the fucking Ravens can be like, hey, we just won because we gave Derrick Henry 40 carries, you got 250 yards.
Is
and 4
Lamar
touchdowns.
playing?
I think he's supposed to be.
Just you can't sit him. Lamar has to play.
Yeah, but I think, bro, feed Derrick Henry and they can win the game. I think it's that simple. And you don't want to play the Ravens in the playoffs. I think the Ravens could go into Denver and beat
Dude,
them.
every team in the AFC,
They're rooting for the Steelers.
Bro, the Ravens get in the playoffs.
Who's the?
I don't even think about that.
Who's the 5?
Oh
seed?
my gosh, dude, the Ravens get in the playoffs. All they got to do is win round 1. They go into Denver. They got an guaranteed.
I'm trying to think about who's supposed to be the 5 seed in the AFC. It's like either the Chargers, the Jags. I think it's the Jags.
It's the Jags, yeah. And
no, the Texans. Jags won the division. Or assuming everything goes the way we talked about this. If they beat Tennessee.
The Jags and Texans both win, it will be one of those two.
It'll be either Texans
or Jags.
Chargers. I think the Jags won the division. It'll be either Texans, Chargers. What's the other team I'm missing?
Bills. They're all at 11 wins
the
right
Bills
now.
They might have to play. We might get Bills, Ravens round 1. Like, it's a possibility, I'm pretty sure.
Neither. Oh, fuck.
That would be a crazy round 1 game. Rematch from last year.
I think the Bills are lower in seedings. The Chargers are above the Bills right now in seeding. So
but if the Bills win and the Chargers lose, things could change.
I can't wait for playoffs.
I know.
I'm rooting for Josh Allen so hard.
Entertain them before we do our power rankings. I literally need a piss.
All right, guys. Should I just go ahead and do my power rankings? Or do you want to hear them? No, I'll entertain them. So basically, guys, if y'all didn't know, Maddox is a casual. And he doesn't think I could throw for 100 yards in an NFL game. So here's the scenarios. I can't get injured. I have a whole off season to prepare. And I verbally can spit out the play like a genius. So I'm Matt Stafford brain-wise, but in Lennon Hillman's body. And I can't get injured. Could I throw for 100 yards in an NFL game? I think just give me 2 screens to Puka. We probably got it. Maddox thinks I have no chance in hell. So comment down below what y'all think, because I think that's not even a fucking question, bro. Honestly, like I'm so confident. Comment down below y'all's New Year's goals. Comment down below if y'all like the Stranger Things finale. That was kind of ass. That's all I got. How many people are watching right now, though? 6, 7? Matt, you're probably watching. Logan, maybe? Annie? No, the soap's hella loaded. I was telling them how
I know, I fucking heard you. I'm not arguing with you, but you're wrong.
I'm
no, we're not doing this it's going to go for an hour if we do this. I'm not doing it. You're wrong. Give me your fucking power rankings.
Oh, shit, I have Avatar on DVD. I don't know that. Okay, at number 10, I got the Buccaneers. Hear me out. Since the Buccaneers haven't been in my top 10, we've been losing. So the only reason I'm doing this is maybe...
Yeah, that's the reason they've been losing.
Maybe for good luck. That's the only reason. At number 9, I got the Chicago Bears, which I know is probably low. Is that low for you?
Not really.
That last game wasn't really a choke game. I just feel like they might be one and done in the playoffs,
I think it just also
honestly.
exposed how bad that defense really is.
Yeah, that defense can't generate...
Their run defense is bad.
Yeah.
I think CMC rushed for like 150 or something crazy.
Wow, that's crazy. And then at number 8, I got the Bills. I think that's a little low maybe for the Bills, but they just only put up 12. against the Eagles defense, but that's a good defense. But still, that's playoff teams. You're gonna need to put up more than that in the playoffs. At number 7, I got the Rams. I think they're probably gonna do good in the playoffs. Like they might make an NFC Championship.
These last couple weeks have made it a little sketchy.
They looked a little fried. Stafford, like if Stafford throws, it's kind of like the Baker Mayfield effect a little bit. How we're talking about Baker throws a pick. I don't think it's that same level because
Stafford throws fucking 4 picks.
No, but if Stafford usually has a bad game, they're gonna lose.
Yeah, for sure.
But like Baker throws one. That's the difference. But if Stafford has a bad game, they are gonna lose. At number 6, I got the Texans. The Texans are so fucking good, bro. Like it's insane. The Texans,
you actually have the Texans higher than I do.
They've never been to a Super Bowl, bro.
I know. But this is gonna be the 3rd year in a row in the playoffs. So,
C.J. Stroud, man. At number 5, I got Jacksonville. They look really good. Liam Cohen's cooking up there. I love to see it. I kind of hate to see it as a Bucs fan, but I'm a Liam Cohen guy. At number 3, I have San Francisco. I think they're gonna win.
Wait, did you skip 4?
Sorry, at number 4, I have San Francisco.
Okay.
I think they're gonna win the division as we both do. So, do they get the 1 seed?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
If they win the division,
Sam Darnold's in the same exact position as last year.
Wait, so if the 49ers win, if the Rams win, do they have the tiebreaker over the Rams?
I think so. Yeah. I think this game's for the 1 seed.
So is that why it's Saturday night? Probably.
Yes.
Okay.
It's the same exact position Sam Darnold was in last year. You win, you get the 1 seed. You lose, you don't.
I'd love for him to win it, but I don't think he's going to. At number 2, I have Denver. They've just looked fraudulent those last 2 weeks. At number 2, give me Drake May.
Yep.
He's my king. And
Wait,
then number 1, I got Seattle. Without a doubt.
Yeah.
Seattle's been the best team in football. I think they're going to lose. I would not be shocked if they get the 1 seed.
Our lists are a little different, but I think pretty much all of our teams are the same except one because you put the fucking Bucks on it.
You're on the Bucks top 10?
My honorable mentions go to the Chargers and the Packers. Chargers go to your O-line is so bad I can't even put you on this list. And the Packers, I don't even know what the fuck's happening with y'all anymore. So, number 10. God, this feels weird to say. Number 10, I actually have the Bills, bro. That game against the Eagles was pitiful. Like, that was really bad. And honestly, whenever y'all played against Cleveland, y'all didn't impress me very much either. Y'all have had a couple rough weeks in a row. Y'all need to go put belt to ass on the Jets and go into the playoffs hot. Number 9, I have Philly. I would have liked to put Philly below the Bills because this game was almost more embarrassing for them than it was the Bills. But at the end of the day, they won. So that's why they get to be a spot higher. Number 8, I have the Bears. I really do like the Bears, but their defense got really fucking exposed that game. Like I said, you get a pick 6 to start the game, and then you lose. Pretty bad. In a shootout. Number 7, I have the Texans. That defense is literally just insane. Number 6, I have the Rams. Couple rough weeks in a row, but bro, like this offense has the potential to drop 40 on any team in the league, in my opinion. Number 5, I have the Jags. Honestly, a little low for them because I think they've had a few really good weeks in a row, and I think they could be good in the playoffs, but I don't know. There's just something that feels a little iffy over there.
Yeah.
Number 4, I have the Niners.
Yeah, those are very similar.
Yep. Number 3, though, I have Seattle. I did not like Seattle's performance against
Carolina.
Against the
They
Panthers.
started slow, bro.
I did not like the way they played in that game.
Started really slow.
I would have liked to see a lot better. I think Sam Darnold's had a few pretty mediocre weeks in a row, even against LA. I mean, at the start of that game, it was pretty rough.
It was bad.
A couple turnovers. I think
he finished hot.
If last season, bro, Sam Darnold finished the season with 14 wins, had two great weeks in a row to finish the season, and then went to the playoffs and lost in the first round. Getting a little bit of PTSD. That's what I'm saying. Number 2, I have Denver. I mean, they played on Christmas, right, against the Chiefs.
Yeah.
I mean, just
not a good win. Actually,
no. Fuck the Broncos. They go down to 3. Seahawks get the 2 seed.
Yeah.
Fuck the Broncos.
That was a bad win. I agree.
Yeah.
That was a worse win.
Worst win. Yes, exactly. And number 1, I have the Patriots, bro. Belt to ass on the Jets.
Dude,
Patriots are number 1 for me right now because that game was
Drake May
ridiculous.
MVP. If you would have told me at the beginning of the season, fucking Drake May, is this?
It kind of makes me sad that it just sucks because Drake May's gonna have forever win an MVP.
Okay, if
I really wanted Stafford to get it.
Okay, if I told you at the beginning of the season, a white quarterback in his second year is gonna win the MVP, would you have thought JJ had it? Would you have thought it was JJ?
Yeah.
You wouldn't have thought it was Drake May, right?
I thought Drake May would be good, but
I don't know. But I'm saying white second-year quarterback.
I would have thought JJ McCarthy.
There's 2 options.
Yeah, I would have thought JJ McCarthy.
You're like yes, and then JJ just gets memed all season, bro.
Yeah, fuck. They're not ready for next year. I'll say this, bro. Whoever wants their ring better get it this year because for the next 10, they're all going to JJ.
So what I was also thinking is Drake May gonna is this MVP showing like he's gonna be one of the top guys for these next few years? Like he is. I think
so.
You think so?
Yeah, I really do, dude. He's been really good.
He's gonna be like a top 5,
bro. Because also like,
is he gonna try to okay? How soon until we can move him into potential top 5?
I think pretty soon. I mean,
if you let's.
I mean, we were ready to not you. A lot of people were ready to do it with Jaden Daniels after last year. I think he's been almost better than Jaden Daniels. Now, given Jaden Daniels made an NFC Championship last year, keep that in mind.
Jaden Daniels isn't number 1 for MVP last season.
True. I think also one thing to factor in is Diggs is number 1 receiver. He needs like 100 or so yards, maybe a little less, to get to 1,000 in this last week. Drake May has these stats, is like top 5 in passing yards or whatever, and is winning the MVP race with not a single 1,000 yard receiver. Hang on, that's great. Not a single 1,000 yard receiver with those stats and going to win MVP.
Who has a better team? Packers or the Patriots? Objectively, not like this season. But I'm saying on paper.
Like, on paper,
it's the Packers.
The Packers, but the Packers have been really hurt all year.
Yeah.
Mike is hurt. Christian Watson was hurt all year. Jaden Reed was hurt all year. Fucking Matthew Golden's been going through injuries. Romeo Doubs is always fucking like literally all the receivers always get hurt.
Will Campbell
and
is
Josh
out.
Jacobs.
Will Campbell's out for like 6 weeks, bro.
Will Campbell just got injured like 2 or 3 weeks ago.
Am I an idiot?
Yeah, but they were without Milton Williams a lot of the year.
Oh yeah, that's a big loss.
I mean, that's not as big as Michael Parsons, but Milton Williams is pretty fucking good.
That's crazy.
Their run defense has been significantly worse since he's been gone.
Do you know who number 61 is on y'all's team who's been doing really good this year? Y'all picked up in like free agency?
I've been kind of locked out the last couple weeks. Number 61.
D-tackle.
D-tackle?
He went to OU.
I genuinely don't know.
I didn't know he went to OU until I saw it. It was like some guy, Will. No, that's Will Riker.
I'll be honest, I like half watched the game against Detroit because we were playing football, and I thought we were going to fucking lose. But
shout out.
Shout out.
Dang, dude, I'm so excited for playoffs to roll around. I just hope we're in it, bro. You think so? You don't think we're in it? If you had a bet on it?
I just don't, dude.
We need 2 games to go our way. Like it's
exactly. Like the odds are unironically not in y'all's favor.
They're not in our favor, and so I mean I don't even blame you. And like if we don't lose, like you know me, I'm gonna be sad.
And y'all are
depressed.
favored to beat Carolina, but the Atlanta
Falcons
is also favored to beat.
So we're favored to not make
shucked
playoffs.
tonight. We getting shucked tonight.
I'm dead ass, bro. I might buy a Tyler Shuck jersey. Like that moment.
I don't want anybody here to forget who was the first motherfucker on the planet to believe in Tyler Shuck. I said it before the draft even happened.
Isn't it cool?
I said it before the draft even
but I'm
happened.
saying, isn't it cool we streamed and watched round 1 of the draft and we have our reaction to every pick?
That's fire.
That is pretty cool.
But bro, even before the draft happened, I knew.
And it is kind of cool. Imagine we can do this like every year and like we always just have like our predictions, our takes. So it's like no matter what we think.
It's nice to get something right for this year. I knew Tyler Shuck was going to be good.
Yeah, that's the only thing you really got right this year. What was each of our hot takes that was good and bad this year? And we can think for both of each other.
If you want, instead of doing it now, we could rewatch episode 1 and then do it next week because it'll be the
true. I wasn't even saying we can definitely do that next week. I was just more saying like maybe this season like.
I didn't think the Niners were going to be in the playoffs and they're about to be the 1 seed.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
I really did not think they were going to be. And I also said that I thought Denver was either going to get the 7 seed or miss the playoffs, and they're also the 1 seed.
But you know what you did say early on? That the Texans were going to make a big run.
When the Colts were 8-1, I said the Texans would come back and win the division. Now, granted, they're probably not going to win the division, but they passed the Colts.
They still could. So
yeah, that is true.
That was really good. What else if I had this? The Buccaneers, like probably. Me getting really high on the Buccaneers probably is my biggest L.
Dude, the Baker MVP hype was so fire, too.
Dude, he has a dislocated knee or something bad, too. Like, he's fucked up, bro. Like, it's... But, like, still. But, like...
Hey, I called Brian Daboll on being the first coach to get fired.
You did call that, and you called it perfectly. You called that bar for bar.
I still have the video on my YouTube channel, my prediction. I said, I think the Giants start out 1-4, 1-5. They throw in Jackson Dart. I think Daboll probably gets canned. I literally said exactly what was gonna happen.
That's crazy.
That was my biggest snipe of the year for sure.
No, like that's like you said that just like I said. Brian Thomas Jr. might not start out that high. Gonna finish super hobby, one of the best rookie receivers. It's like, I guess if we say a bunch of bullshit every week,
but we're bound to get something.
We're bound to get something right. The Chiefs, bro. All season, me and you were both like, nah, the Chiefs are fine.
I know. I will say I did pick the Ravens to win the Super Bowl at the beginning of the year, and there's a chance they're not even going to be in the playoffs.
Dude, if the Ravens get in, bro, it's going to be...
Yeah. It would be cool if they won it. I had Ravens-Packers at the beginning of the year, and I said the Ravens win it.
Like, let's just say the Chargers win, Bills win, but the Chargers get the 5 seed at that point. I got the Ravens beating the Chargers, bro.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
And then the Ravens maybe...
They'd possibly go to Denver.
And then I got them winning that, too.
Assuming no wild card teams win. But I think Houston could win a wild card game. Like Houston at Jacksonville, I think Houston wins that.
Yeah, same.
So then Houston would go on to play Denver. And that'd be like a fucking 7-10 shit show.
And Houston would win that. I think Houston could go and Denver and win it.
Dude, I think Houston could make the Super Bowl this year.
They're gonna lose the AFC Championship probably.
I think they could beat Josh Allen and the Bills, bro.
If Josh Allen
did it with fucking Davis Mills, dude.
If Josh Allen's in the AFC Championship and he loses, bro, that'd be so bad.
And it's not even to Mahomes this time.
That'd be so bad. At what point is there ever a point where people start shitting on Josh Allen for just not winning?
Probably. If he doesn't make the Super Bowl this year, I think it starts this year. The thing is, if he drops like a 40 burger and
if he loses to a shitty team in the playoffs and plays bad, he's so getting JJ McCarthy.
Oh yeah,
It's
exactly.
So what quarterback hasn't gotten JJ McCarthy? Because you finally said we haven't seen a Baker one.
Drake May definitely hasn't.
Yeah, Drake May hasn't. You sent me a Baker one, so that was a new one. We've seen Sam Darnold.
I've seen Mahomes.
I've seen
JJ McCarthy as JJ.
I've seen Lamar. Wait. You seen JJ McCarthy as JJ McCarthy?
Like it was just JJ McCarthy tonight, and it was just the picture of JJ McCarthy.
But has there been like a photoshopped JJ McCarthy on JJ McCarthy?
I've seen Dak as JJ McCarthy after we beat him in Dallas, and JJ McCarthy had a great game.
Was there a Max Brosmer as JJ McCarthy?
I think there was. I think whenever we played Seattle and he threw 4
I need
picks.
a Kevin O'Connell as JJ McCarthy.
I made a Todd Bowles as JJ McCarthy.
That one was hilarious. We need a Justin Jefferson as JJ McCarthy. That'd be funny.
Yeah, nobody will ever understand.
I'm trying to think. Yeah, so I think Drake May is the only one who hasn't gotten it yet. Right?
Stafford. I saw one of Stafford.
Yeah.
After that.
No, Stafford's got one. Brock Purdy hasn't got one this year.
True, but he got lucky because he didn't have to play most of the year. And then when he came in, he started.
He's only had one loss, bro.
I don't think I've seen Jordan Love on it.
If Brock Purdy plays all season, he might be in MVP conversations.
Jordan Love probably deserved it, but I haven't seen Jordan Love on one.
Yeah, I haven't seen.
But like that game against Carolina, he deserved to be put on one.
He's the most defended quarterback in the league. I feel like
Jordan Love.
Yeah,
I wouldn't say so. I think people just think he's mid, so there's not much to defend. Because I don't think anybody thinks he's bad. I just don't think any people will like appreciate.
Everybody's like he's right around top 10. I think everybody is pretty consensual.
I think he's better than Jared Goff.
And you know what's crazy? I'm not a Jared Goff guy, but
bro, I think you just gotta look at the systems and compare, bro. Jared Goff is a top 3 running back to hand the ball off to, a top 5 receiver, like a top 3 wide receiver 2 in the league, one of the best offensive lines, the best tackle in the league, arguably.
Second best.
I think there's an argument between the two of them.
Tristan Wirfs, without a doubt, the best. Tristan Wirfs still didn't allow a sack all season, still. But he's been hurt. Yeah. Penei still has played more games this season, so actually probably. But I don't know his stats.
I'm saying I think they're very comparable. Like there's an argument to say Penei Sewell's best.
You know, George Kittle said that Tristan Wirfs is the closest thing to Trent Williams.
That's hot.
Without it, Tristan Wirfs is probably already a first ballot Hall of Famer.
Dude, he's goated.
He's the only player ever to get first team All Pro as left and right tackle.
Penei Sewell catch more balls, so.
Yeah. Well, does Penei still have a touchdown?
He honestly might. He probably does.
Did he reach in that one time? Remember?
No, he didn't.
He didn't get in?
But yeah, that is true. Tristan Wirfs does have a touchdown.
Which was hot. And did you see him? He was like, all week, Baker was throwing me lobs, and he threw me a bullet, so I was kind of scared.
That's so funny. I did not see that.
Dude, he's kind of handsome. Do you think Tristan Wirfs is kind of handsome?
Yeah, he's handsome for sure.
I think he's really handsome. Like, he's a handsome... Like, obviously, it's like, oh, if you lost weight, yada, yada. But, like...
He's a fucking offensive tackle in the NFL. Like, I think he's handsome even with the weight.
Yeah, I think he's really handsome. And closing remarks is the last week before playoffs. So, let's just come in. You know what? I'll make you a deal. I'm fine with Aaron Rodgers being out of playoffs. So, Bucks make playoffs, Ravens make playoffs, and we'll come back next week happy. Or would you rather see Rodgers? Would you rather see Rodgers?
I'd rather see the Ravens, but I don't care as much about the Ravens. You care way more. I mean, this is your favorite team. I could give a shit if the Ravens are in the playoffs. Like, obviously, I want to watch them, but, like, that doesn't mean nearly as much to me. I want to see some whole team get wiped out and the Vikings get to play in the playoffs.
Oh, no! Dude, I keep fucking up Green Bay. Green Bay Packers all crashed and burned and...
Oh, God. See, now it's getting a little far. I don't want that to happen.
No. And they're out for 1 month. We need a team to replace them.
Bring them in.
Oh, that's like a Grey's Anatomy crash.
JJ, I love you, bro. That's all I gotta say. You know what? Go Bucks and go Saints, bro. That's what I gotta say.
Go Bucks, go Saints. Tyler Shuck,
we getting
please,
shucked
bro.
Tonight we getting shucked tonight. We getting shucked tonight. We getting shucked tonight.